Hello, I'm Dr. Huffman from Florida Injury Medical Centers. If you've been injured in an auto accident in the Winter Park area, give me a call. The call and the consultation is free. 866-402-4250. I'm an osteopathic physician, board certified in family medicine, but I've spent the last 30 years dealing with patients who have been injured in auto accidents. I know about whiplash and soft tissue injuries. Diagnoses are often missed from ERs or urgent care or other clinics where there's not a medical physician evaluating you. So in the state of Florida, you have 14 days to report your injuries. If you don't report it in 14 days, you get no care. Even if you're the one at fault, you should report your injuries. Often people at fault do not report their injuries because they feel their rates will go up. Or if you're at fault, your rates are going to go up. Doesn't matter if you've been injured. So report the injuries. If you seek no treatment, that's fine. You don't have to get treatment. We're not going to force you into treatment you don't need. But if in 2 or 3 weeks after the accident you develop pain and you need medications or therapy or consult, you can have access to that. So everybody who's been involved in a car accident that has any discomfort of any sort should report that to a medical doctor. You have 14 days to report your injuries to a health care provider in the state of Florida. If you don't have access to care. Often patients go to the ER urgent care to report their injuries, where they'll sit for hours among sick people, exposed to unnecessary CAT scans in some cases, thousands of dollars of cost, only to be discharged with the diagnosis nothing's wrong because there's no fractured bones. Well, if they do that on the front end of your case, you have no case and you're likely not to get payment for your injuries. I can provide comprehensive medical reports that outline soft tissue injuries. I can provide medications delivered to your door, or at least to the local pharmacy, all from the comfort and privacy of your own home through a telemedicine link that the insurance company pays for. It's simple. You just click a link on your cell phone, speak to me, I document your injuries, I speak to your primary care physician. None of these injury clinics do that. They don't want your primary care doctor involved with the care. I want your primary care doctor to understand what your injuries are and how we're treating those. Now, primary care physicians do not typically diagnose or treat auto injuries. That's just not something they're comfortable with. You can call and find that out for yourself. But they do want to be in the loop of treatment, and that's what I do as another primary care physician. I speak to your attorney. I write medical reports to the insurers, the responsible insurer, to make sure payments are done properly. We do the right things on the front end that are typically not done well by urgent cares, ERs, or some of these what you consider pit mills, places where you go in and they run you through the same process over and over. You see, you get no changes in your treatment, you're not doing any better, but you're still doing the same stuff. Those places you want to stay away from. In fact, if you're in one of these, if you're currently in treatment in a Winter Park area, and you're seeing a doctor or a therapist or a pain clinic, and they're doing nothing different. Every time you come in, it's the same old stuff, and they don't seem to be listening to you about your symptoms. And they're not willing to refer you out because they're afraid that's going to take money off the table for them. Call me. I'll make sure you get into the right people. I'll make sure you get the imaging you need. I'll make sure you get into consults to orthopedic and neurology. It's not costing me anything to make sure you're getting good, high quality care for your injury care. So I don't have the clinic in Winter Park that I'm capturing patients and treating them. I'm providing this telemedicine service that I collaborate with Winter Park chiropractic physicians, physical therapists, neurologists, orthopedic surgeons. Together we make sure you get services within blocks of your own home. But I'm providing this service on the front end of the case to make sure that everything's documented like it should be, getting you medication so you don't have to go to ER urgent care for medication, and communicating with your primary care doctor and your Winter Park injury attorney. So if you've been injured, whether you're at fault or not, report your injuries. If you're in a care and you're not happy with that, get a free second opinion. 866-402-4250. You can call me 24/7. I'll answer the call. You're not going to speak to a nurse, a medical assistant, a marketing person. You're going to speak to me. If you do choose to use my service, it's a service paid by the insurer. Go home in the comfort and privacy of your home and safety of your home, and I'll prescribe medications, write reports, communicate with the appropriate individuals in your care. So give me a call. I'm available 24/7 at 866-402-4250. Thank you.